Welcome back to Character Select. Dave in Space, Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All! It's June 21st, 11:37 a.m., District Court Defendant Lobby number 3. That was a close one. I know you were giving it all your all to defend me. I could feel the death penalty hanging in the air. Felt like I was pretty close to dying myself.
But you were wonderful out there. You listened carefully, made theories, and tricked everyone into believing you.
Thanks? Wait, tricked?
That must be the lawyer's secret technique, right?
By the way, is the next witness who I think it is? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Lotta Hart. Guess there's no escaping her, huh? Remember, Nick, you promised you'd save me. If you lose, me and my sister's ghost will come after you and haunt you.
Your sister? Are you talking about Mystic Mia?
Yeah, do you remember her, Pearly? My sister was a super good lawyer. She was also Nick's teacher.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, now you do. 11:43 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Shut up!
Court will now reconvene. Now, the first order of... I don't want to hear it, old man. After I call my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy. Yes, sir. Bring in the photographer who witnessed the channeling. Witness, your name and occupation, if you please.
Hey, Phoenix. How you doing? Just fine. Sorry about this. Didn't exactly have a choice, you know? Gowza!
Name and occupation.
I declare, what in tarnation? Hey, Judge, this here's violence against my fair self.
That's fine.
That's fine. That ain't fine. That's a whip. Gah!
There's no need for foolish outcries from foolishly foolish fools. Just hurry up and testify on what happened on the day of the murder.
I haven't even gotten to say my name and job yet. Name's Lotta Hart, paranormal photographer, and I'm here to testify.
Now, let's all be one big happy family, okay?
Jesus Christ. Only the doc and the defendant went into the channeling chamber. We were waiting outside the door, and then bang, we heard this gunshot. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down, and we rushed into the room. Inside was the dead victim, and the defendant waving a pistol around. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room.
And did you take a picture of the scene right after the murder took place?
Reckon course. Excuse me? Reckon course. Short for you reckon? Of course I did. Ah!
Does it look like I care? Just hurry up and show your picture to the court.
The moment of truth. What will be in that picture? Let's see here. This here's the picture.
Huh?
Huh?
It would certainly seem that only the defendant and the victim were in that room. What the hell?
Yeah, there's something weird.
Are you ready, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
I will clear all doubt about Maya through this cross-examination. Just watch me.
Okay, well, first let's just...
Press through.
Press through. That's correct?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Was it really only those two that went in?
What are you blabbering about? You were there, weren't you? Not. Why don't you answer that yourself? Was it really just the two of them?
Yes. Dr. Gray and Maya were the only two that went into the room.
Hold on. We can't have the defense testifying against its own client.
Anyway, folks, only the two of them went into the channeling chamber, you hear?
But you knew that from the very beginning, didn't you? Witness, continue.
We were waiting outside the door, and then bang, we hear this gunshot. Was it really a gunshot?
Objection! Are you insane? You must have heard it as well.
Ugh.
Why don't you testify as a court, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Was it really a gunshot?
Yes, I think it was something that sounded like a gunshot.
And why are we here listening to the defense testify?
And the world becomes just a little crueler. I heard a gunshot a long time ago, so I know. I tell you, that was a gunshot I heard. Now this is where the story heats up.
Oh, dear.
So, let me get this straight. This Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down?
Honestly, Mr. Phoenix Red, why don't you tell us what happened, Sam?
Yes, Miss Von Karma, I broke the door down. Sorry. Why does this feel like an inquisition? No need for apologizing. That was great. You're a real man.
Oh, really? That's something I would have liked to see.
The judge is smiling rather openly. I'll take that as a good sign.
And what did you see once you broke in?
Inside was the dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol around. Are you sure it was the defendant, Maya Fey? Sure, I'm sure. Lana seems awful confident in her testimony. Yeah, let's press harder. Lotta, please, think back to that day one more time.
Actually, that's true. She should be physically different.
Yeah. What you getting at? Remember what you said when we broke into the room? Lotta, at a time like this? Perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Aya? That's right, she was confused. When you saw the murderer at that time, you couldn't even tell if it was Maya Fey or not. Am I correct? Well, you see... Shut up!
Order, Miss Hart. You are here to present accurate testimony.
Yeah, sorry. Good. This shifts things back to my side.
For a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Witness, sync back to when those two entered the channeling chamber.
When they entered?
One of those that entered the chamber was Maya Fey, correct?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was Maya that went in.
It looks like we've come to a collective conclusion. The person in this picture is most certainly Maya Fey. Exactly.
Rats, and I'm trapped like one. Again! Are you absolutely certain of that? Sure am. That old witch chased us out of the room, so... Old witch? She mean Morgan Fey? There was no one else in there, and you know it. The channeling chamber was very dark, almost pitch black. Was there really no one else in there? What about...
Behind the folding screen. That's where it was dark.
What about behind the folding screen? Did you check back there? Wreck given. Huh? What in the... Wreck given. You know, you reckon? That's a given. I took a good look around the room once. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind the folding screen.
But may I have a word with you, Miss Hart?
What? You got a problem?
Rick Given. I mean, I'm having a little difficulty in understanding you. If you would stop saying such things as Reckon Given... Now then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, do you see the problem with the testimony, or don't you?
Just as I thought, there's nothing wrong with her testimony. I was with her, so I know she's telling the truth.
Enough. It seems that there are no issues with Miss Hart's testimony. There was 2 holes, at least. At the time of the crime, only 2 people were in the channeling chamber. The victim, Dr. Turner Gray, and the defendant, Maya Fey. The face of the defendant cannot be verified in this picture. However, if we think about the circumstances, it would have to be the defendant.
That's circumstantial evidence, sir. What am I gonna do? I just let this go.
What is it, Mr. Wright? You look as if you have something to say.
If I make one wrong move, I'm gonna have the judge against me. Is there anything I can present that would prove it's not Maya in the photo?
We have the floor plan.
The floor plan doesn't help us, though. Right?
We have...
That doesn't tell us anything.
No. There's gotta be something. Like, it's clearly backwards. You know what I mean?
Right. I understand what you're saying, but if she picked up the gun after he dropped it, she could have walked behind him and shot him in the face.
But when they broke in, that's not the case.
Well, so what we saw when we broke in was abstract visual nozzle nonsense, right? So it's not necessarily what was actually happening. Like, she wasn't on the far side of the room, necessarily. This photo is accurate. I don't think we have anything.
Where's the knife?
In his chest, I would assume.
Ah, right.
Is there anything in here I can use to prove that it's not Maya?
How did she shoot the thing if there's plants in the way?
It's not necessarily in the... Well... Yeah, but that still doesn't prove that it's not Maya. That's the question that we have right now.
Ah, okay. Let's...
I don't think we can present anything yet. I think we need more information.
Yeah, I don't... feels bad to say. Well, Mr. Wright.
Nothing, Your Honor.
That's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You really should give up trying to prove that this is not Maya Fey.
I didn't say anything about giving up. I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument.
I think that was correct.
I believe so.
That's enough.
Is this it? Is this all I can do?
I think it's quite obvious that the court of not... Oh, I think we fucked up. I told you. Totally 100% impossible. Miss Von Karma, do you have any further questions for this witness? Having established the defendant's guilt, further questioning won't be needed. What about the defense? No further questions, I presume.
I couldn't protect Maya. The defense... Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face. Lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets. Mia!
Seizure warning.
Hey! Guess I made it just in time, wouldn't you say? So...
That is the body of a child, now.
Yep. But... Pearls! Her clothes are a bit small. Anyway,
Jesus
what are you in for,
Christ.
Phoenix? Let's go! But how? She's already taken away every advantage. The advantage is still in your hand. Think carefully one more time about what you saw in the channeling chamber. Do you remember what you told me yesterday?
Yeah, when you said it couldn't get worse than what I thought, it got pretty worse.
Yep. Murdered. Right, there were 2 photos. Where's the other photo? Why did they only present one? You see, there is one final piece to this puzzle. Yeah? Question Lotta one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it unconsciously or on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully.
Now then, this court would like to end the cross-examination period.
Please wait, Your Honor. The defense would like to request that the witness testify one more time.
Overruled.
What?
I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Wright. Cross-examination has already ended. Furthermore, any other... It's fine. I will allow another testimony. Von Karma's case is perfect. Absolutely flawless.
Well, see, here's the funny thing about that. The one time it wasn't we killed your dad, so...
And what better times than this for you to see that? But, I mean, I have some place to go. I must go after this. All right, I will allow it. Miss Hart, hurry and give us another testimony.
Well, heck, what am I supposed to talk about? Please tell us once more what happened when you burst into the channeling chamber. Okay, you got it. See, you got through to the judge somehow, right? Well, actually, it was Von Karma's whip that got through him. Boom. Witness's account, part 2. When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya. I was kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff, but I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot.
Nothing sounds different from before.
Some parts of her testimony were very vague. I should press her on those sections.
Struggle all you like, but struggle as you like as you taste the bitterness of your defeat. Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm waiting.
Okay. There's one thing I like to do, it's amuse a lady with a whip. Uh-huh. Then perhaps that body was not Dr. Gray's at all.
Oh my god, Phoenix.
Yes? Well, I reckon that's possible.
Objection. If the body inside that room was not of Dr. Gray, then whose bodies was it, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Well, what if it was that of Maya Fey after the channeling, or maybe... Ow!
Foolish fool spouting foolishness just as I expect of a foolish fool such as you. If that was the case, then that would mean that Maya Fey is in fact dead.
Right. Sorry.
And that would make quite the defendant's chair quite a lonely place, wouldn't it?
I guess I'll read the
Jesus.
Sorry, Maya.
No, it's not about reading ahead, it's about changing how I make words.
That's not really helpful, but let's see. And even knowing that, you still persist in being a paranormal photographer? That's why I'm getting out of his here business. This gal's gonna get the dirt and the stars and be a tabloid photographer from now on. She goes through jobs faster than a baby through diapers. Ah!
Mr. Phoenix Wright, would it kill you to stay on the topic for change? Well, would it, Mr. Wright?
Nice. Tag teamed in stereo. So I should be grateful it's not 5.1.
That's such a good joke.
I swear to God, the translations of these games are some of the best. 2, right? 2 what? 2 shots. You took 2 shots.
But only one has been submitted as evidence. Phoenix Wright, you fucked up.
Miss Hart, where is the other picture you've been withholding?
He can't bring that into the evidence.
Yeah, he can.
Why?
Because he knows that she's lying. So basically he's saying...
Yeah, no, but we had that whole case in the DLC thing. Remember? The add-on case. We can't prevent the evidence that we got without being relevant to the thing. She had to admit to take 2 shots before we can...
Right, but we didn't ask her
right?
we didn't ask her to submit the picture as evidence. She said, I got in there and I took a shot.
Oh.
You took 2, didn't you?
Yeah, but...
And now that she knows that, now that she's admitting that she took 2 pictures of the crime scene, we can then ask that second picture to be admitted.
Fine, okay.
No, you got it all wrong. It's not me. I didn't mean anything bad. I know I can be a little mean, but I ain't evil. Well, at least she knows herself.
Why have you not shown this other picture to the court yet?
Well, ain't it obvious? That prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap about it. Ah! What? Von Karma!
Miss Von Karma, you're hiding critical evidence?
Unforgivable, Von Karma. Suppressing evidence like this? You're as bad as your father. Fuck it, let's go. We ball. Your Honor, the defense asks that Prosecutor Von Karma be held in contempt of court.
Well, yeah. Me, I'm in contempt of court? You can't be serious.
But you hid evidence from the court on purpose. That's not fair! Phoenix, are you a lawyer or a school child? I was so angry I lost my composure.
Miss Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to this court? I thought that this picture was not important and thus felt no need to submit it. That's all.
How could you think...
The pictures were more or less the same, so why bother with the second? I mean, it's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit this as evidence.
More trouble than it's worth? How can you say that?
If you want to see it that badly, I'll submit it.
Yeah, I do want to see it that badly. Let's take a look. Oh, that's a face.
What is this? What is this picture? It's obviously the second picture the witness took that day at the crime scene. At the scene of the crime, whatever. Well, it's a little off-center, but that's what you get with a nervous amateur. I think the important point here is the person in this picture. This is most definitely not my FA.
Yeah, but it's the spirit channeling.
She's got pointy eyes. Oh my god. What is the meaning of this?
This might be the break I was looking for. Now, should I or should I not insist that the person in this picture is not Maya?
Yeah, insist. Are we kidding?
Yeah, we're stupid. You're on.
We almost failed the case.
As you can plainly see, the person in this picture is not Maya Fey.
Yes, I see that. It's not just her face; her whole body has taken on a different appearance.
There's only one conclusion that can be drawn then: that somehow this other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant. Except that it's the channeling technique, so we're just being stupid, willfully obtuse.
Yeah. Order. Well, yes, I believe you are correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the channeling chamber was not Maya Fey.
Mia, we did it! You're too soft. Huh? You're softer than Aunt Morgan's strawberry desserts to Phoenix. Take a look at Prosecutor Von Karma's face. She's smiling?
I think you had better continue to worry, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Miss Von Karma, what do you mean by that? Your Honor, I would like for you to take a look at this picture.
Here. That's fucking not okay, by the way. You are not allowed to do that.
This was taken yesterday at the detention center's visitors room. This is Mr. Phoenix Wright and the defendant, Maya Fey, during his visit. Maya Fey? But isn't this totally a different person? She looks this way because she's obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit.
Case in point, pearls.
It's unbelievable that she can... Yet it is the truth. When Maya Fey is in that state, she physically changes into the person she is calling.
Well, now we've got to prove the existence of ghosts for the court of law. Miss Von Karma, a word if I may. Yeah? Taking pictures of someone during a private visit is legal. Surely that picture can't be submitted as evidence.
Obviously, I know this picture is illegal. But I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place.
But what is she...
From the moment I showed this picture to the courts, this case became all mine. After all, this image has now been burned forever into the judge's mind.
I don't even have a single witty line. Looks like we've been had.
I don't claim to understand this, and I still cannot believe it. Are you saying that this person, the defendant, is Maya Fey?
If I give up here, the trial will end. But if I slip up and say something wrong, it'll cost me. Is there any way I can prove that the person in this picture is not Maya?
We have to prove it.
Yes.
We don't have a choice now.
Yes, but can you see how? Because I can.
If we open the court record and go to the profile pictures.
Sure looks
we
like
have
her.
Mimi Miney.
Right, but we've just proven that the spirit channeling thing is blah blah blah. But there's a more important thing in this picture. Or rather, not in this picture. Other than some stonking tits, not gonna lie. Those are some nice boobs. Covered in blood, kind of ruins the moment.
There's no bullet hole.
Exactly! Your Honor.
Oh, the fire's returned to your eyes, I see.
This picture. Within this picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimony up until now.
A contradiction? So you think you have spotted a problem with this picture? Then earn your keep. Why don't you point out what is exactly strange about this photograph?
Please direct your attention here.
To the sleeve? But there isn't anything odd about it.
And that is exactly what is so odd. Something that should be there is suddenly missing.
Should be there? Ugh.
There was a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well.
Mr. Von Karma, you intended to hide this valuable piece of evidence. You'll most certainly be assigned a penalty for this.
Alright, this should do some major damage to our argument. Don't celebrate yet. You like to bring down the mood, don't you? Take a look at Miss Von Karma's face. She's got that condescending grin plastered all over her face again.
Just jumping the gun again, I see. Your Honor, I would like to extend an apology on behalf of all those incompetent fools. What do you mean? And what incompetent fools? If those fools down at the precinct hadn't missed the bullet hole, I would have gotten a report about it. As I didn't, I could not have known that this picture was, not known how the... Fuck. It's so hot! As I didn't, I could not have known that this picture was of any value to this case. Whew, what a tongue twister that was. I see.
She's lying through her teeth, I know it. That woman knew about everything. The bullet hole, the picture, everything. You can't prove that. Francisco Von Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think?
Your Honor, you don't need worry. If you must assign a penalty, I'll personally make sure that Detective gets what's coming. I'm sure there will be a great gnashing of teeth at his next salary discussion.
Seriously, Gumshoe gets no money.
In any case, this is a very big problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in its sleeve. However, from this photo, it would appear right after the shooting there was none.
The judge is confused by this strange twist of events. This is your chance, Phoenix. Load all you've got into this one shot, alright? Got it. Watch this, Maya. Your Honor, there's only one logical explanation for the contradiction. This picture is a fake, the bullet hole was made later, the shooter is someone else.
Shooter's someone else.
The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, this person clearly does not. There can only be one explanation. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether.
What? What? Order. Order is not restored, I will suspend this trial.
Ah! Ow. Why me?
The defense's argument is a complete mess.
A complete mess? I failed to see how. Please enlighten us.
Hey, witness.
Ah! What the heck? Is that any way to ask a girl a favor?
Be quiet, you. You were the one that said it was only the two of them when you entered the room.
Well, you know.
If you were lying, I swear that my whip will be the last thing you see.
Look, sis, you're looking mighty scary, so why don't we say you... Ah! I swear I wasn't lying or nothing. There wasn't anyone else in there, honest.
You'll see, now riddle me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Where did the defendant vanish to? And where did this other woman appear from?
Why is it lately all I want to do is cry?
Well, if the person in this picture is not the defendant, then this poses two big, very, very big questions. Where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did the person come from? That's right. Now hurry up and answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Come on, you can't fall apart here, Phoenix Wright. I can't believe that even Mia's calling me by my full name. But,
Mr.
I mean,
Phoenix Wright.
how am I supposed to prove something like this?
Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Or do you think that you have enough to turn things around even now?
To turn things around. That's right. Mia would always turn things around and change her perspective. Phoenix? So, where did this intruder appear from? And where did Maya disappear to? I need to look at this situation from a different angle. Let's see. What if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? And what if Maya had left that room somehow? If I could prove that either one of these conditions were true...
Mr. Wright, let's see what you've come up with.
I think what happened before we forced our way into the channeling chamber is...
Maya left the room. Right?
No, because she had... There's still a bullet hole in her sleeve. She had to be in the room when the shot was fired.
So then, a third person had entered it?
Your Honor, I would like to present some evidence. I have proof that there was someone else in the room before the murder took place. Do I?
I mean, we know the key is the key.
Yeah, let's try the key.
Let's try the key.
Please take a good look at this. Okay.
Okay. I have
Thank
already
you.
seen it.
And what is the purpose of this item?
What is the purpose of the key?
This is we failed conversation.
Yeah. I don't think you actually know what you're doing. I think the court that should be signing you, Mr. Wright.
Ouch, that stung. No, wait, you're right. Fuck it. Okay, yeah, no, you're absolutely right. Maya had to have left the room. Because the key. Maya had left the channeling chamber at some point. The defense can prove this.
Oh, how a foolish fool makes a foolish face while dreaming foolish dreams. Maya Fey was being looked at after by her aunt Morgan Fey. The chances of her leaving the crime scene is lower than that detective's salary. Anyway, let's see some evidence. Prove that from the murder until the time of arrest, the defendant had left the room.
Miss Hart, do you remember this key? Well, I've seen it. Hey, that's the channeling chamber key, right? Before the channeling started, Maya locked the door from the inside with that.
The defendant herself locks the door?
Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get the door open. That key's the only one of its kind, after all.
Oh, one of a kind, you say? Wait, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Yes, looks like she's catching on.
I'm afraid to ask, but why is that key currently in your possession? Huh? What do you mean?
If Maya Fey locked herself in, then the key should have been with her.
Yes, agreed.
However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest. Ah, well, ain't that a kick? So how come you're holding it? I got this as a present from a certain little girl. And that little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time.
That's preposterous. Preposterous.
This means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, then I would not be holding this key you see before you.
No! Sorry, 9!
9?
It seems we have come to an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, is this person the defendant or not? The defense is arguing that the person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Miss Von Karma. How can this be? At this point in time, a verdict on the defendant's guilt is not possible.
Because we have no idea what the fuck happened.
Perfect case? How is there a flaw in my perfect case? Don't think you are one yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I am a prodigy. I have never lost a case.
First time for everything, bitch.
And I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you, Dumpcuff. I don't care what I have to do, I will get my guilty verdict. That's enough. If you would like to continue, do so in the lobby. Court will now reconvene tomorrow at 10 a.m. That is all. Court is adjourned.
Hey, we made it through. Nice. June 21, 1:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Wow, that was you, Pearly? You summoned my sis?
Yes, I felt I had no choice.
Great going, Pearly. I knew you were special. Hey, Nick, did you know? Yeah. It's not like anyone else in there could have done that. Nick, I know you're trying really hard and all, but I really don't remember ever leaving that room.
And I don't think that a third person could have gone into that room.
Yeah. Well, at least we have until tomorrow to figure things out. Like, what happened in that room, for instance? Yeah, I'm counting on you.
I envy the two of you.
Oh, by the way, Nick, do you think you could take Pearly back home for me? Sure. Alright, Pearls. You ready to go buy some tickets?
Huh? A ticket?
Poor thing. So sheltered. Alright, well, that was trial part number 1. We got to meet the new prosecutor and get smacked by her whip way more often than we should have been.
Everybody got whipped.
But thank you very much for watching. Make sure to click that like button down below if you like it, and space. Oh,
Man,
what the fuck?
Like I said last time, you have a revelation and then throw it out the window for another one. And we still don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, what the fuck happened in that fucking room? Jesus.